There are so many of you guys that want to see the big tanker in action, and that is something that I really want to do as well. However, we have been running into money issues, and that does cause some issues in itself. Because realistically, we can spawn in the tanker, but we cannot afford to fill up the tanker's hold with fuel. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about that, and then maybe we can actually get it out and do a mission. Let's go and see what we can do. Okay, so this right here is of course the tanker, and well, it is not very fuel efficient. One of the problems that we do have is if it isn't fuel efficient, is 3,701 liters gonna get us from here, which is where we start, out to Lighthouse OB. Honestly, Lighthouse OB isn't really where I want to be filling up. I want to be filling up at the refinery all the way down here, but the thing is, we don't actually have a way of getting there just yet, which is kind of annoying, because it would be kind of nice to go here, travel from the refinery out to this oil rig, fill up with oil, and then go sell it at the refinery again. But that's not something we can do right now. So, we're gonna go to Lighthouse OB and see if we can fill up there, which I think is fine, maybe. This thing does already sail quite nicely, I do believe, and we should be able to just set sail now, so I guess maybe we just go do it. The problem is, filling up from Lighthouse OB isn't going to be easy, because we don't have a winch on this thing right now. Okay, it's winch time. We're going to shove a winch on the front, right about here, which is pretty crazy. We're going to go ahead and get some buttons for this. Actually, wait. We need to raise it up a tiny bit. So, grab this color. Go ahead and do this on both sides. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, excellent. Shove this guy in the center really quickly. Winch. Bosh. Okay. Add ourselves a hose onto there, just like this. And then we should be good to go. Realistically, I need to do this guy, this guy. I need to add a pipe in the center really quickly as well. There we go. And I need a handle on there. Here we go. Bosh. Okay, grab this guy, and this guy, cut it, paste it, grab one of these, shove it in the floor, grab another one, shove it in the floor as well, attach those via hoses, bosh and bosh, and there we go. I didn't actually think about this, but maybe we need more than one of these, so let's go ahead and put another one next to it, and we'll put another one next to that. There we go, just in case we need to use them to go backwards on the boat, which might be a thing. I'm not sure. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines! Actually, turn the lights on first. Start the engine, there we go. Start the other engine, there we go. Throttle up, throttle up. Hopefully they do actually still work. Where is our thing? There it is. Okay, they're running, and now we drive. Okay, cargo load is 0, fuel is currently 3,500, and our speed is currently only 7. Why is it only 7? I thought this thing moved way faster than this. Something ain't right here. Our RPS is very low. Okay, we've increased our RPS to 6 instead of 4, and our speed is around 10 now, which is a little bit better, I guess. Maybe? Is our fuel going down? Okay. That might be a problem. Okay, have I used 2,000 fuel to get here? Well, more than 2,000 fuel, yes. But have I made it? Yes. Which means we now have $123,534 to spend on diesel. Is that a good idea? No, not at all, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, well, I'm trying to turn off the engines, but the engines... they are slowly slowing down. Okay, that's because we got a flywheel. Anyway, what I need to do now is go outside, and I need to, swim from here up to there and hope that this winch will do it. Alright, winch out. Let's go ahead and attach this guy onto there. Go ahead and... Oh, don't do that to me. Disconnect that. There we go. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Hopefully, I am close enough that this winch will allow us to reach, but I have a feeling I might be parked a little bit too far away. Oh, I am so close. There we go, and attach on. Very nice. Bosh. Okay. If we're spending money, it is working. Oh, it's totally working. I am a little bit scared that my boat will, not really tip over, because I don't think it's going to tip over, but I'm scared that, oh my goodness, that it might crash into the island that we are on. That doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Also, we're actually currently filling up the wrong tank. I say the wrong tank. We're obviously filling up one of our tanks, but the tank that I need to be filling right now is obviously the one that we're using. I need some fuel. I can't get up the ladder. I'm struggling. There we go, we're on. So, I need to disconnect it from here. And if I can, I need to connect it onto this. Aha, there we go. Okay, I'm going to fill up the bottom tank as much as I can here. If I just fill up my diesel tank, that's still good enough, I think. Also, after this trip is done, I do think that maybe, just maybe, I need to install like 4 anchors onto this thing so that when we come back here again, I can anchor myself somewhere offshore so that we have no chance of crashing into the island. Whereas right now, the boat is sort of just doing whatever it wants. Alright, I'm not going to fill up my diesel tank too much here because, well, I want to be able to sell quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this once it gets to 15,000. We're then going to spend the rest of our money filling up this tank and this tank. Yes, because this one, oh, it turns out I didn't connect it to the thing. That's not very good, because I don't know how much is in there. That's a problem. That is a problem. How have I not... Why did I not connect that? I was just thinking about it as well. Something else we can add is little pumps on the deck. So, let's say I added a hose on one side, then a pump, then a hose on the other side. Then what I can do is actually pump it from this tank into this tank if I wanted to, and then add another one right here so I can pump it from this tank to this tank, and this tank to this tank, and even this tank to this tank if I wanted to. I think that's actually not a bad idea. Of course there is a tsunami coming, or something like that anyway. Doesn't matter to me right now because we're only on $8,000, which means very soon we will be traveling away from the island, which should mean we should be able to survive a tsunami. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I've actually filled up the first tank, so I'm going to run backwards and I'm going to put the rest of the diesel in here so that we don't run out of diesel. I don't know how much diesel we actually are going to use getting from here at Lighthouse OB over to the port anyway. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's going to be about 2,000 liters, which is, what, $4,000? Is that how expensive fuel is? Yes. So $4,000 to get from there to there. But that's okay, because we're going to make way more than $4,000. Okay, we're out of money. We are out of money. So, I need to get out of here. But first, I need to sort this out. So, attach that to there. We need to disconnect from there now and bring that back over here. Start your engines! Alright, we got 19,700 fuel. We are reversing away from the island because, well, I don't want to crash into it. Okay, hopefully, reversing, we are still stable. It feels like we are. Just about, kind of. I don't see a tsunami just yet, so I might actually start traveling under the bridges. I just need to get to the other side. Alright, turning circle on this thing sucks as well, so as well as the pumps, you know what, actually, I'm gonna forget everything that I said I wanted to add. I also need to get rid of this bar, because I can't see directly in front of me, which is really dumb. Also, the tsunami siren seems to have turned off, which is good. Oh, this could be an issue, but hopefully not. I think I fit. I actually didn't check whether I could fit under these bridges beforehand, which is, probably a stupid idea, but we made it. Yeah, this thing in front of me is super annoying, but we have managed to park up anyway without being able to see, which is good. So, what do we need to do now? Well, I need to attach the tank on and we need to start emptying. Let me go ahead and try and stop the boat by doing this. Wait, actually I can't see. Pump, attach that to there. The boat is just sailing past, it's about to hit... Okay. things are going not as great as I want them to. Anyway, run this way, attach it onto here. We can't tell what's going on, but it is selling. I do need to reverse backwards, because currently, like, this feels wrong. This feels very wrong. Alright, start your engine, please. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Shove it in reverse. What just happened? Whoa, that was weird. Oh! Alright, it's a bit fast, isn't it, when it does that? Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn this off again. Good! Run this way, quickly! Quickly, quickly! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do! Boop, boop! Okay, we're good. We are good. Alright, so, now, oh, tsunami siren again. I should probably connect this one on next. Here we go. I need to empty this as quickly as we can, so that we have no issues with tsunamis. Because that would be bad. Oh, how much fuel did we use? I think it was, well, maybe it was 3,000. I think we started with 19,500. No, 700? I don't know. I'm sure we're fine. Is this going down? Why is it going down? There's so many questions I have here. Aha! Yeah, I actually forgot we had this in here. So we have that much diesel in the other tanks. That's not bad. That's not bad. Is this where you guys thought my boat would be at this point? Well, I feel like maybe it is, actually. Or maybe you thought it would be over there somewhere. But anyway, as you can see, we are in a little bit of trouble, but we are at the point where we've pretty much sold everything. So, we're gonna get going as soon as we are done, which is gonna be in about 3 minutes. Also, we're up to $125,000, which is pretty nice, and we only have 800 liters of cargo left. Now, you might be thinking, well, you haven't really made a profit there, but because we have 16,000 liters in our fuel tank, we actually definitely have. It's time to disconnect the pipes. I'm having a little bit of lag issues, so ignore those for now if you can. I'll restart my game in a second, but we need to disconnect these guys right now. So disconnect this into there, go ahead and stop pumping because we don't need to anymore, and get rid of this one. Alright, so far so good. Hopefully my boat slips down into the water where I can drive away. Alright, this is where we could explode, so I gotta be careful. Go, 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 go! Oh, it's so laggy. It is so laggy, but... oh, we got caught for a second, but we're good. We are good. Alright, so, with the amount of fuel we've got now, we can actually make our way back around the island, straight back to where we started, and do the modifications we need to do. Just a quick interruption to say, if you guys are enjoying the video and enjoying the series, please leave a like on the video down below, and comment what you guys want to see next. Also, to those of you guys that have become members, make sure to join the Discord so that you can actually chat with me in one of the Discord rooms. That'd be pretty fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Well, we're back, and we now have $125,000 to spend on... well, actually, I wanted to spend it on diesel, but it's fine. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the improvements. I was about to type in pimp. That is not what we need on this boat. I'm gonna add these large fluid pumps, and we're gonna add them going down the ship. So... I'm actually gonna add them like 2 away from here. We'll go with 2 away from here. And you know what? I'll actually add 2 of them. Realistically, actually, I think this could be kind of fun if we box them in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. I believe that's the correct location. Pretty sure. And then we go with here. No, that's definitely not the right location. I'm trying my best here. There we go. And then we'll add another one right here because, well, because we can. There we go. Alright, so I need to box those in, sort of. I'm going to add pipes to... oh, we don't need to attach them together. We just need to attach hose things to each of them. I might add some pipes for decoration, though. Alright, so hose is going to go on this side. Fluid out is... I actually kind of wanted it to be the other way around, I'm not going to lie, but we'll go with that for now. In fact, I will turn all of them around. Maybe. Or maybe I won't. No, it's fine. Alright, cool. So attach each of those to there, that's good. We're then going to go ahead and box this off. Like so. Yep. Box this bit off too, and then I think I'll just do this. There we go. Across there, and we'll do this. Okay, so, wait. Yeah? No? I think that's correct. Then what we need to do is turn on the pumps. So this side is out. That's kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying, because I would expect out to be on this side for some reason. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put a pump right here. No. A button right here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put a flow rate above each of these. Hold on, so we need a dial. There we go. Chuck that onto there like so. And we'll attach that to here. Flow rate and flow rate. Very good. Attach that to there and there. That's all good too. And then we obviously need to do the same thing on the other side. So connect that to there. Connect this to here. We're all good. Alright, now all the pumps are done, we need to go to the underside and actually attach these guys to here and here so that we know how much fuel we actually have inside. But actually, that is the wrong one. That was the wrong one. It's this one that we need to attach to here and here. There we go. This one needs to be attached to here and here. This one needs to go to here, and then finally, this one goes to here and here. Now all of the dials will actually work. The next problem was the windows, so we're going to go ahead and delete these guys. I don't know what that's going to be like if I actually leave it sort of attached on there like this. I feel like that could be still pretty bad, but I don't really want to move this out of the way, so this is just what we're going to go with. It looks like equipment is next, so we're going to need fire extinguishers, we're going to need all of the other stuff. We're going to need so much stuff. So yeah, fire extinguishers, let's go ahead and add welders. They're just going to be added on this wall for now. If I need to change that, I guess I can change it in the future. First aid kits, I guess first aid kits work, so let's go ahead and delete this. Yeah, alright, sure. Bunch of first aid kits, very nice. Defibrillators, just in case we end up in a situation where we need those. And then, I don't know, is there anything else that we desperately need? Underwater welding torches could be actually very useful. Alright, cool. I'm actually going to add more of those, because, well, just in case. Okay, and a normal welder just above that. There we go. I'm being very careful here. Delete that guy, shove that guy on the end. That's all fine. Is there anything else that we need? We might need to add a gun onto the deck of this thing eventually, because Megalodon and all that stuff. But for now, I guess we're okay. One of the other things that I needed to check as well is if the engines are actually both connected to the starters, because I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem to work right, and I don't know why. I actually really don't know why, because this one doesn't seem to be powering properly. Although it is going through here, it's then going into there, and then it's going out, so it should work, it's just it doesn't seem to be. I don't know how to explain what I'm talking about, but I'm being honest. Alright, well, it is what it is. I want to change the colour of the boat just because I find it quite fun to change the colour of the boat every once in a while, so how about we go with this colour? Nah, that looks weird. Does it? I don't know, it actually looks kind of cool. I do really like the peach colour though, so we're going to get the peach colour, and then I might actually... I mean, this could look horrible. Yeah, don't like that. We're gonna change the white to be slightly different. Just cause, oh, maybe not that slight. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Nah, we'll leave it white. We're leaving it white. Okay, well, I feel like that looks kind of good. Alright, there is one more thing that I want to add right now, and that is anchors. I don't really know how I want to go about doing this, though. I feel like they should be around here-ish. So if I delete, let's go with there, so that it actually fits in here. Delete this piece, and then maybe I can actually just shove that on there like that. I want it to be in more. There we go. I think that works. We can then paint around the outsides. There we go. I can fix the inside slightly. And then I guess we'll be good. Yeah, let me go ahead and paint this. We will go ahead and just do this around the outside on this side. I feel like that's fine. I know that obviously there's an issue with, like, there's a gap here, but because of the way we've done it, it works out okay. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing at the back, and then we'll have 4 anchors making sure that we stick to the ground wherever we are. If there's then a tsunami, we might be okay. Well, what do you think of that? I don't know how I feel about the deck color changing as I've changed it, but all of the other modifications that we've added I think are actually pretty cool. Bow thrusters would be pretty nice to have as well, but I'm not going to add those just yet. I don't think I need them just yet, because we aren't going to be using this thing again today because, well, it took me a few hours to actually do that mission. Well, I say that mission, to transport the fuel. So, yeah, we're not going to be doing another thing with that today. However, we are going to need to get more money, so let's figure out something else to do. Oh, what's that? We're back in this boat again? Yes, we are indeed, and we're in this boat for a reason. We're going to be doing a tugging mission. Well, not just one. We're actually going to be doing two. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves down to the tugging mission. Hopefully, we can actually make it there and back with the amount of diesel we have, but we'll have to wait and see. So, let's go see what we can do. Okay, a blue speedboat requires servicing. Transport a blue speedboat to the Engineer's Bay dock. Okay. The slightly more interesting mission is a green tugboat requires servicing. Transport the green tugboat to the fishing village dock. So one of them has to go a very short distance, the other one has to go all the way up to there. I think I'm gonna need more fuel. Okay. Oh, this is scary. Okay, we need to turn on our other engine and we need to go. We need to go. Yeah, I completely forgot to add the weapons to this thing. And that's not good. I do, however, have a rifle that is in here somewhere, so I need to start using it. Gimme, and gimme. Okay, let's just start shooting. Okay, I don't know whether this is gonna work. I've never actually... Oh, he's coming this way. He's coming this way! Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. We are good. I did just shoot my own boat, but that's fine. Okay. We're getting away. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's go get some more reloads. Go, 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 go. More ammo, please. Oh, I keep missing the door. All right, gimme. Reload. Yep, give me another one. All right, let's go see where he is. Where you at, buddy? Okay, maybe we've scared him off. He's quite far away now. Oh, you have to be kidding me. What is that? There's a tsunami coming straight at me. Hang on. The boat that we want is in the middle of that tsunami. I don't know how to get over it because my boat isn't really set up to go over tsunamis. I'm gonna just try and skirt the tsunami? I don't know. Let's go underneath. Okay. We are scooting underneath the tsunami. We've come out the other side, I think? Oh, I think we made it. Okay. We've survived the tsunami, and now we need to go get our boat. Where is it? There it is. There she is! Alright, so, let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. Run this way, jump across onto the boat, accidentally fall into the water because you're a dum-dum, and then die. Oh, I don't want to die, though. Alright, let's try and swim around the other side of this. We're still attached on. If we jump on this side, we'll get pulled on, and then, boop, there we go. Okay, let's go, go, go. We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and press 2 on this, which will bring it in, and that's fine. Alright, set off, because we now need to go do the next mission at the same time. Well, guys, I've pulled it on, which may or may not cause some issues. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is going to cause some issues, because we're going to be towing another boat behind this boat, which means that this is going to have weight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's what we need. There it is right there. It's going to be an interesting tow, this, because, well, it's quite a big boat, and I don't know where the connector is. Generally, on our boats that we end up towing, the connector is actually really high. And honestly, that's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I need to get past this boat. Excuse me, coming through. We are gonna attach on to here. There we go. And if I jump in the water, the connector on this one is up there. If I can connect on. It would be better if it was here, but it's not, so never mind. Anyway. Climb up, let's go! We're gonna be doing 2 delivery missions at the same time. they're not going to the same place, which is a bit annoying. But I need to set a destination for here first. Let's go ahead and whack it into there. And it's go, go, go. There's another siren going off. I feel like the tsunamis are coming over very like, well, all the time actually. It's constant. I think when you start a new game, you can change it from 15 minutes up to an hour, and I left it on 15 minutes, which means, well, the tsunamis constantly. Oh, well, there are other natural disasters at the same time, I suppose, like twisters, which we have seen a few of. But, yeah, a lot of the time it is just a big old wave. But I guess we're dealing with them fine. Yeah. I also didn't tell you guys, I painted the boat pink. I don't know why. I think I'm on a rogue wave as we speak. Yeah, we are. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there and I can't get it. No! Come back! Ah, never mind, it's fine. So, yeah, we are transporting the little boat first over to here. I don't know how I'm gonna get the little boat off once we do get there, but then we're transporting the bigger boat all the way up to here, which is quite far away. I do think, however, we are gonna get a decent amount of money for that. So, yeah, we could have also done this mission because, well, it's just repairs. I'm not going to do it, though. Not now. Do-de-do-de-do. Look at this. The waves are coming in. We are bouncing through them. And actually, everything's going all right. Also, side note, I really wish I could build stuff. Whoa. I was going to say like that, but it's upside down. I wish I could build things that look nicer than the things that I build. I feel like I've started making them look nicer than I used to, but they still don't look as nice as what other people do. Maybe I need to do painting more. Maybe I need to just look into things a little bit more and maybe that'll be better. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I make ugly things? Maybe even just a little bit. Anyway, there we go. We've delivered the boat that's on the back. I don't actually think it hinders my performance that much if I leave it on. So we're going to leave it on and continue. But yeah, what I said, I said. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. All the way up to there. We might need to stop for fuel, but we might also not, because for some reason, we're doing really well on fuel. That's crazy. Alright, Bosch, let's go. Uh-oh, okay, I did see it. There he is. We need to just go. We need to go, go, go. If he hits me, I will die. And it looks like he's coming this way. Alright, dodge him. Turn. Alright, we're gonna have to try and outrun the Meg. Whilst towing... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Where is he? He's out there. Right, outrunning the Meg is probably gonna be quite difficult. So, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves our rifle again. And, well, we're gonna start shooting at him again. Although, I don't... Oh, there he is. I don't know if this even works. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying my best to take him out. But I just don't think I'll be able to. I don't see him anymore. Oh, there he is. He is out there. There is a fin. You guys probably can't see it, though, to be fair. Alright, I'm reloading. I'm gonna go get some more ammunition. Hopefully we're alive in the morning, where you guys can see me shooting at him a bit more. I don't know. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, drop that there. We need one of these. We're good to go. I did just hear a I had a Whoa! I had a noise! I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what's happening to me. The boat is getting tossed about. That boat is now the right way up? I'm so confused. I think the Meg must have attacked that boat, so we're actually in a good situation here, I think. We just gotta keep driving. Oh, that's quite... Oh, yeah. Okay, we might struggle here. We're not even that close to land. That's an issue. Alright, just keep going. He's currently chasing us. He is actually behind the tug that we are tugging. So, that's a thing. I should probably close this door just in case. There we go. Alright, keep going. We'll be fine. It looks like he's turning away for once. Alright. This is good. I do really need some sort of autocannon mounted on my boat. That would be really good. That would be really good. So I think that's what we might do very soon. And in fact, my base is just there, so we could go there now, but... Oh, that's not a lot of diesel. Oh, I thought he was giving up. It's now daytime and we are very close to where we need to get fuel. But obviously the Meg is still chasing us, so I'm gonna pepper him a little bit. And hopefully he goes away. Just keep shooting him. I don't think this is working. He's a... Oh, he gave up eventually. I need more ammo. Wait a second, I have some grenades. I don't think throwing a grenade is a good idea, but... There it goes. Oh! Okay, so now we know where that'll explode. If he comes back in, we can lob some more, and that'll be good. Let's go get some more. He's almost here, he's almost here! Alright, lob it! There we go, lob it! Lob it! And lob it! I think we scared him. We hit him with at least one of those. Okay, we made it to the island and he seems to be just stuck over there. So, let's go ahead and put our gun back. We're just going to chuck it in here again. There we go. And what we're going to do is, well, we got to refuel. So, let's figure that out. It's this one that we need. So, connect it onto... Oh. What is this currently connected to? The back of this boat. Alright, well, we don't need that, do we? So, disconnect this, attach it onto there, disconnect this, winch out on this guy, and let's go. Hopefully, we don't have any sort of issue. Wait, does that come with me? I don't even know. I'm just gonna run and hope for the best. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, yeah, hopefully the Meg doesn't come for us here. I don't think he will. Is that boat sinking? Oh, you know what? The Meg has taken a chunk out of the back of it. Okay, we might need to get to the destination a little bit quicker than I thought. And look, he's just chilling out there. Okay, 11,000 liters of fuel, that will do me just fine, I think. So if we can stop pumping, that would be great. Winch in? I'm gonna have to winch in a lot, aren't I? Alright, well, it'll just keep buying fuel until, I guess, we can disconnect this, which is gonna be in a little while. Okay, that boat is sinking, quite badly. Whoa, I almost fell over. Okay, yeah, that boat is sinking quite badly indeed, so we need to get it to the destination, like, now. Where is the destination again? How far away is this? Hopefully not too far. Let's shove it into here. 6,000 kilometers. No. Okay, 6 kilometers. Sure. Right, let's go. And finally, we are here. After some Megalodon attacks, some tsunamis, and a delivery of a boat that we still have on the back of us, we have made it to the delivery zone. Are we going to be able to actually deliver the boat, though, is the next question. And I hope so. I really hope so. Alright, twist it sideways. That might have to be it. Hopefully. Alright, I think we've dragged it into the right place. $23,800. We did it. Okay, it's time. Disconnect everything. I don't want any of these things on my boat anymore. So, shove that there. There we go. Next one is this guy. Shove that in there, I guess. Alright, cool. This one can go in here. Okay, is that all of the ones connecting that? I think it might be. Okay, we're now gonna floor it forwards and hope that that one disconnects. Although it might cause some issues. We'll see. Alright, turn this on. Let's go, go, go. My engine should start. Come on. Hey, there we go. And hopefully we don't tip over here. And hopefully that little blue boat on the back will leave. It's now the right way up, which is crazy. Okay, hold on. Get rid of this. And I think that is all of the ropes disconnected. So now, when I floor it, we can just leave. Right? Yep, that boat's gone. And this boat is... Oh, it's still attached by a tiny... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Bye-bye. And we have finally made it home. That was actually kind of eventful. I think we should be adding an autocannon to the back of this thing, so that's probably what we're going to do next. The other thing we need is an anchor, so I think I'll do that as well. Okay, so I was trying to decide where a gun should actually go on this thing, because realistically, I don't want it to go here because, well, we pull things onto the deck. I don't really want it to go back here because, well, I'd have to shoot past a crane, and I don't want it to be on the front because generally the Meg is behind us. So, I do have an idea. It's going on top of the crane. Yeah, that's right, I'm building it up here, which is kind of insane, but at the same time, should actually work. Probably quite well, so let's just go ahead and build ourselves a little platform, kind of like this. We'll go ahead and build that backwards like that, this guy backwards like this, attach those guys onto the corners, and then I guess we need to add a pivot onto the top. Yes! Alright, velocity pivot is what we need. Shove that guy directly onto there like that. We're then going to go around this thing again, and we're going to box that in too. So I guess we'll just do all of these, all of those. Do this one as well, that guy as well, and we'll just do these pieces. So one there, and there we go. Alright, so now we need a pivot going the other way, and then we need a gun. Okay, robotic pivot going on there, just like that. Very nice. We're then going to get ourselves an auto cannon. Yep. I don't really know what to go with. Like, we could go with a heavy one, or we could go with a light one and just, I don't know, try and destroy it that way. So, I guess we shove that on there like that. We shove the big old drum next to it, like this. I don't know, that looks pretty weird to me, but sure, let's go with it. We'll attach these guys to the sides, which again looks a little bit strange, but is probably fine. And then we'll go ahead and add a sight. I don't know, that looks bad actually. Yeah, it's all in the way. Okay, there it is. I don't know how well this is going to work, but all we got to do is jump on the boat. Go ahead and jump up to this thing, press 2. Obviously, we're going to have to do this at the start of everything now. Unless I move this backwards automatically, which I suppose I could. I do need a way of getting up there, which, at the minute, we don't really have a very good way of getting up there. But I can do this. There we go. That is inverted, so we need to do something about that. And that'll be fine. But yeah, we can shoot. Oh, whoops, shot my own boat. But that's okay. Yeah, we did it. Alright, sorted everything out, so now we can zoom it side to side, we can aim it up and down, and that's all good. What I might also do is add a ladder, just like there, so that maybe we can just jump and grab the ladder and go up. Realistically, we could probably just jump and grab the thing, but it sorts us from having to do this every time, which actually is completely fine too. Yeah, you know what, this is probably okay. Also, just as another thing that I want to do is the anchor. So let's just go ahead and shove this guy onto here like this, I think. Yep. We're going to box in all the edges as long as they are... Well, actually, no, we don't even have to box in all the edges. So I think we're fine. Yeah, I do. I think it's fine. So we just have to paint the edges then, and that'll be okay. So paint this guy, paint this guy, paint these guys, and then do the same on the bottom. That one, and these ones. There we go. It is a bit weird to have the anchor located directly on the front, but I think that'll work out fine. Speaking of, actually, did we ever actually... Hold on, I need to go check the tanker, because I don't think I ever actually added anchors. No, I didn't. I never added anchors. We need to add anchors to this thing too. So we'll come back to this in a sec. And there we go, we got ourselves an anchor. Now, the main thing with this is... If that is anchored to the ground, maybe this boat will actually flip over, and still, that would be kind of bad. So realistically, it would be nicer to add maybe 2 anchors at the back as well. But we're not going to do that. I'm actually going to add a little bit more weight to this boat as well. Because at the minute, it is actually very top heavy still. So, I don't actually mind the idea of adding some keels to the bottom. Even just some small ones that go around the sides. I know that seems bizarre, but I kind of don't mind the idea of it. So we go in like 2, there we go, that's fine. Okay, so now when we spawn it in, it's still pretty level, and that's all fine, and I think that'll be okay. Yeah, alright, good. Now it's time to add the anchor to the other thing. Alright, so, let's grab it. Here we go. Grab this guy, up to there, out to here, down to this side, and all of these guys. There we go. Go ahead and copy it, and then we're just going to put the same anchor all over this. Yeah, that's right. It's going to go all over this place. So, send it to the side, turn it sideways, bring it upwards. There we go. Bring it this way. Yash. Bring it forwards. And we just paste it on there like this. There we go. We then need to attach it via a rope. So we'll do that. There we go. And then we need to add it to the other side and the back as well. So we'll just go ahead and chuck it on here as well. Paste. There we go. Line that up. And then 2 of these guys on the back. Let's do this. And there they are. All right, they are a bit big and they are not really attached onto the boat very well, but they will help us out massively when we're refueling. So I'm actually okay with this. Realistically, we could have added tiny ones, but yeah, this is fine. Wait, hang on. Fire at the animal farm? Wait, I never knew there was an animal farm down there. What is going on? All right, let's get in a plane and fly down there right now. I actually think that staying down here and doing some missions down here might be nice anyway. And honestly, you don't actually have to purchase any land to do that because, well, you can actually just go to the gas stations and spawn vehicles in there. Just in case you were wondering. Also, I do still have a bunch of grenades, so I need to make sure I don't accidentally throw these. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, turn off altitude hold. Autopilot is off, I think. And we're landing literally, like, right here. So let's go ahead and go in for a landing. And hope my plane doesn't sink. Okay, we're doing it. We are doing it. Because that over there is actually the animal farm, which, if I'm honest, I've never been to before. So this feels weird. This feels very, very weird. Anyway, go ahead and start descending. Yes. I don't think I've got a reverse on this aircraft, so I need to be careful here. I'm going to try and turn into the wind so that we can do some sort of like weird hovering maneuver. Alright, and then plonk down. There we go, we did it. And we are right next to the shore. That's actually pretty good flying. Just saying. Anyway, I need a fire extinguisher before we go. So let's go ahead and get one of those. I'm also gonna drop a grenade. And I'm gonna grab some first aid kits. Alright, I should probably also turn on the lights. How do I do that? Is it 1? 2? No? Are the lights here? Nav lights? Nav lights turn on that light. Okay, didn't know that. Alright, let's go. We gotta get out of here. I flew all the way down here because I was hoping that there'd be more than 2 guys, but, well, there's only 2 guys, and there's still a fire, so we are going to get some money for this. They do have a fire extinguisher right here, but clearly they're useless, so we're going to run into this fire. Yes! That's right, and put it out. Very nice. So, next time there's a fire, guys, just run into it, and you'll be fine. Alright, come on. Some pretty cool buildings here. I quite like these, actually. They're quite nice. I do wish there was crates in them, but that's neither here nor there. Imagine if we had to move animals around in this game as well, by the way. Like, we had to actually transport cattle into the farms. Realistically, I guess that's what that is, but you know what I mean. Okay, I did say I'm going to try and do a lot less at night, but unfortunately, it is always nighttime when I'm doing missions. But you guys can clearly see my plane. Anyway, I've got the 2 dudes, we've put out the fire, and now we just have to get out of here. We have to get to a hospital, please. So, jump on my plane. There we go, grab the next dude, and shove them in the hole. There we go, 1 in the hole, and 2 in the hole. Very good. Alright, chuck that guy in that seat, this guy in this seat. Me in this seat, and then we're gonna take off and get out of here. We're actually gonna fly up to there, so shove this guy into here, set the altitude to 355, do that, and start your engines. Here we go. Yep, engines are gonna start, we're gonna take off, and we're gonna fly directly to wherever we need to go. But obviously we can't really see very much, so yeah. Okay, coming in for a landing again. We're going to go ahead and drop the guys off at Lighthouse OB because, well, it's the easiest one for me to get to. There we go, landed. Very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the farm. Where's the other one? Oh, he's right there. Okay, so let's get out. Yes. Oh, hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. Drop the dude right there. Grab the other guy. And let's get swimming. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. Why aren't you following me? I hate the AI in this game. Right, come on. One thing that I do want to say is that very soon I do think I'm going to start building a VTOL. A lot of you guys want me to build a VTOL, so yeah, I think that's probably just what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't want to use the VTOL for everything because, as I've said before, as soon as I build a VTOL, it's pretty much game over. We can do everything that we want with a VTOL. So I'm going to try and maybe build a specific VTOL for just doing a specific job. I don't know what that job is just yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and deliver these guys to the hospital. You guys probably can't see very much right now, and neither can I. Just ignore the dead doctor, that's fine. In we go, and delivery! Nice, 6 grand, see ya. And we are back home already, there we go. Okay, so, I need to figure out what I want to do now. I don't know. We've got a gun on the back of our boat now, which is pretty cool. I think one of the things that I really want to do is actually travel from here down all the way to the refinery down here with my tanker. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that, to be honest. My tanker would use far too much fuel getting that far. So, how do I deal with that? I don't know. But the thing is, as soon as I do get there, we will be able to refuel. So, is there anywhere to refuel on the way down? I'd be able to get 5 liters of fuel from here. That would work. But then nowhere else until I get to here. And then all the way down to there. I don't think we'd make it. I don't think we'd make it. Unless we refueled quite a bit beforehand. But then we're spending so much money on fuel, the trip down wouldn't really make sense. Would it? Or would it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be a shorter video because I actually want your guys' input quite a bit on what we should be doing next. I'm kind of interested in building a container moving vehicle again. Kind of like the hydrofoil, but I think we'll build it differently. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.